Hey Internet, it's Big Stiffy here. This is not from my Let's Play world. This is actually from one of my experimental maps that I still have on Windows. But now that the Steam Summer Sale is officially over, I can get back to doing my Let's Play series. Now this thing was a bit of an experiment that I wanted to try. As you can see, I got a bunch of blue electric power sources hooked up to a battery box, and I have a retriever here, and it's set to retrieve Vis crystals, anearthen and vaporous. And basically what I was trying to do was I was trying to set up a automatic crystal farm. Unfortunately, the deployers do not like the crystalline bells. So that was a bit of a bummer. I wasted quite a bit of time trying to get the Vis of this world up to a really high point where the crystals could grow pretty fast. And many of these crystals grew within, I don't know, about 2 minutes. About 2 minutes they had 1 or 2 crystals grown onto them. So yeah, it was kind of depressing to set this all up and then have it not work. I don't know why the deployers do not like crystalline bells, and I know that they are running because from up here you can see them. They're trying to use them as soon as they get the redstone signal, but they just won't use them. And the crystalline bell, if I take it out, I can go to any one of them, and a simple right click will harvest the crystals. So I don't know what the problem with the deployers are, but I was really hoping that this would work and it would be something that I could incorporate into my Let's Play world, but unfortunately, no, it does not work. Although these mods are outdated, well, not all of them, but most of them are somewhat outdated, including Thaumcraft. So I don't know if a more up-to-date version of Thaumcraft would allow me to use deployers with crystalline bells or not, but I don't have my hopes up for it. But if it did work, that would have been a really awesome way to get lots and lots of crystals for Thaumcraft related projects. So unfortunately it doesn't work. Looks like I'll just be harvesting crystals by hand, but oh well, such is life. And this world's pretty cool. I decided to make a Eternal Day world that was all plains, and with red and green fog. And one of the things that I immediately saw was over here there's a highly tainted chunk. The trees are pretty much tainted from top to bottom, or bottom to top, whichever. But it's pretty cool looking, and it looks like it decided to rain, so turn the rain off because don't need it. So yeah, it does look pretty cool. Now there is one thing that I didn't know about the tainted worlds, or tainted chunks, but I don't think I want to spoil that just yet. I think I will save that for the event that I find a tainted chunk within my Let's Play series, or if I decide to just manually taint an entire chunk. That might be cool. So yeah, looks pretty interesting. As you can see, the taint is rapidly spreading to the surrounding chunks. And when I first got into this world, it was actually really laggy. And I'm guessing it was because of that horribly tainted chunk there. Because once I flew over to it, I noticed just how fast the corruption was spreading throughout the chunk. Yeah, this world's pretty cool. This would be a great world for harvesting lots and lots of wood. But I think while I'm at it, I may as well show off some other stuff that I was doing in my test world. Here we go. I was testing out mag tubes, which was pretty cool. And I was also testing out these void chests. Void chests I was hoping would work across worlds, much like ender chests do, but I was disappointed. They do not. So there's kind of one disappointment after another. And this being the overworld, it did have a completely corrupted chunk over here. Or a tainted chunk, rather. And I can see now it's starting to spread to the surrounding chunks. And I'm guessing that's because I put all these totems of dusk up. And that's increasing the amount of taint very rapidly. And I decided to plunk down a bunch of taint crystals and see how fast they grew. And they do grow really fast in tainted chunks. So that's one thing you should keep in mind is if you do manage to come across a tainted chunk, that could be a great opportunity for you to harvest taint crystals pretty quick. And I'm not sure, but I think any crystal that you place in a tainted chunk becomes a tainted crystal. That's one thing I can actually try right now. If I just give myself a vaporous ore and place it down, I can check and see if it becomes a taint crystal. I'm pretty sure it will. But in any case, while I was playing around with the mag tubes, I had a stupid thought. I said, why not make something like a particle accelerator? So I made a bread accelerator. These are accelerators all along the side here and on the other side. And you can see the one piece of bread that's just zipping along. And I really didn't want to wait for power to be delivered to all these accelerators after a long period of time, so I decided to just make a giant array of bat boxes and solar panels, and that really did the trick. But it wasn't easy to get this to become a loop. What I had to do was I had to have this system here, an accelerator on here so that the pneumatic tube and the mag tube could connect, and then I had it connected over here. So once the bread oh, and I also had to have some kind of inventory open that the bread would be able to go to. So I had this connected through another mag tube, and mainly what I did was I once the bread got into the mag tube here, I broke this off. I broke this mag tube here. Well, actually no, I think I waited to break that. But I waited for once the bread got into the mag tube system. I think I broke this piece right here So now it would have to either go back and around into this tube and then come back, or yeah, it would just do that. And then I connected this loop. I broke this tube once the bread got back into the loop, and I just placed a mag, and yeah, that was pretty much it. I think I only had to place a mag tube right here, or maybe there, I don't know. But yeah, and it doesn't go as fast as what I thought it might in the mag tubes. I was hoping like it would just continuously speed up until it reached like a speed so ridiculous you'd never be able to see it again. But that was not the case, unfortunately. Would have been pretty funny, like if the item traveling through the mag tube pipes got too fast, like maybe the pipes exploded or something like that. That would have been pretty funny to see. Although that would have been a lot of hard work that I did to get that working down the drain. But oh well, you have to make sacrifices sometimes. And I was messing around with some of the Mystcraft ages, and I decided to try and get a few dense ore ages, which if I just break this, there we go. I'll place the descriptive book in here, and as you can see, I added a lot of dense ores to this age. That is a ridiculous amount of dense ores. Eventually, once you got down deep enough, you couldn't find stone in the world anymore. And I think my other book went into my bag here, and it did. Okay, so that's another one. It doesn't have quite as many dense ore symbols, and it looks like I don't think it added anything else. I wanted to see what it would be like if I made it a hell desert biome, but unfortunately it changed from desert to plains. There was no desert anywhere, and it did keep the hell modifier, so it had random pigmen throughout the world, and it also had ghasts. And I wasn't sure if ghasts were going to spawn in those hell worlds like that. I wasn't really expecting it. I had a feeling they might, but I wasn't sure. So yeah, this is just my test world. It's where I test random things. And many of the mods are outdated. So yeah, some things might work in the updated versions where they couldn't work now, but I just don't know. So I think that's a good time to call this video. So take care, Internet, and I'll see you in space.